Let's do it on this computer. Okay. All right. So official welcome. Some of you all know me. Some of you don't. My name is Erin Clark. I've been in Melaleuca for a little bit over a year. I joined end of last June. I've been in direct sales. Okay. I use, the air quotes because Melaleuca does not consider themselves network marketing. We have some very big differences, and I'll actually put that on my list of things why we are not MLM. So we'll just talk about that briefly. But I've been in this style of industry for about 5 years. I came to Melaleuca. Honestly, I'll just give you a quick background. I came to Melaleuca in a really bad financial place. We had been at a company called It Works for 4 years, and then we went to a company called Miriam, and it kind of imploded while we were there. And then we went to a wine business, and I just drank all the wine, and it just really wasn't that great. So by the time we got to Melaleuca, number one, I was really tired of network marketing. I was really burned. I had burned a lot of my friends and family. I had really kind of trashed my network, and I was in a bad place. I originally said no to Melaleuca. I did not think that this seemed appealing at all. I really thought I had really kicked the bucket thinking about selling laundry detergent. It did not seem sexy to me. It did not seem fun. It seemed horrible. I'll just be really honest. I also had no interest in ever doing any sort of direct sales ever again. I felt like I had I was so over it. So coming to Melaleuca, I was very skeptical. I joined at the June 27th was my actual start date. My first paycheck was $2,500, right under $2,500. I referred 11 customers. My friend Abby referred 10. Abby might be on here today, or there she is. Since then, my first full month's paycheck was a little bit over $48,000, which I had never made that kind of income ever in direct sales or anything else in my life for that matter. I had never even made half of that. Okay. So in my first full month of Melaleuca, I made more than double what I had ever made in my whole life. And since then have made right under 900,000. Okay. So I come here today to tell you that it's very doable, that this is a business that you can put absolute pedal to the metal and be very intense about if you want. You can make this a full-time job. I don't look at this as a get-rich-quick scheme. I don't look at this as a, work hard for a year and then make money off your people for the rest of your life kind of thing. I look at this as I feel like I work for a non-toxic Procter & Gamble, but I don't have a boss. I don't wear a suit. I do whatever I want to do. I work for a really, really large company, and I represent the biggest online wellness center in America. Okay. Melaleuca is where it's at. There is no other compensation plan out there like this. There's nothing out there that pays us the way that we get paid here. There's nothing out there with this quality of product and this breadth and depth of product. And we've just got something so unique. It's so ahead of its time. I'm not going to give an overview. You guys know about non-toxic products. You guys know about why this makes sense. You guys know that, when you talk to people about switching stores, you're not upselling them. You're not, trying to educate them on something that they don't already know about. The reason, the core, in my true belief, the core reason why we can be so successful and we can make as much income as we are making and as much income as you can make is because it's really, really, really good quality product. Okay. It's product that we already buy. We all brush our teeth. We all wash our hair. We all do our laundry, or let's hope, right? I'm really bad at laundry, but I do brush my teeth every day. And it's affordable. Good quality. It's stuff that we need. It's stuff that in an economic crisis, we're still going to use. Doesn't matter if you lose your job, you have to brush your teeth. You have to wash your hair. You've got to, have some snacks around. Your kids still got to eat, right? We still got to do those basic things, and it's better quality and it's very affordable. If you look at our products and do true price comparisons to maybe what you're buying at Whole Foods or what you're buying at Target, if you're crunchy or you're not crunchy, it doesn't matter. We're still saving money. Every time I don't go to Target, I save $200 just on principle alone, just on the logistics of that, not even taking price comparisons of the actual product. Not only do I save money not going into the stores, but I save money every time I buy our laundry detergent. Over 96 loads, I save $4. Family of 4, that's a lot of money over time, right? So that's why we can be successful. I'm not going to go over that today. We are going to truly teach you a roadmap as to how to kick off your business. I get a lot of people that say, I know that I need to sign 20 customers. I know I need to go direct or 3. I know I need to do this, but how do I even get kicked off? So we're going to go through that. I've got a little list and an agenda. Okay. I am recording. I see Kim on here. We're going to talk about how do you share this product? Okay, we're going to talk about Facebook very briefly. We're going to talk about in-home presentations. We're going to talk about overviews and how important they are. And we're going to talk about baskets. Those are 4 ways that I work my business. And then we're going to talk about, I'll add in why we are not MLM. And then I'm going to show you like 5 examples, how to make $5,000. This is the 5 ways how to do that. We're going to talk about how to make 10 grand. We're going to show you the back office, stuff like that. Does that sound okay to you guys? Is that all right? Okay, first off, before we even get into how we do it, I'm going to share my screen and kind of walk you through the back office. Do you guys know that they're giving away a Keurig this month? like I'm feeling like Frank feels like Oprah right now. Frank Vandersloot is our CEO, and he is like, you get a Keurig, and you get a Keurig, and you get, I mean, like for real, every customer that we have could go refer their mom and their grandma and their 2 sisters and get a freaking Keurig and coffee cups and coffee and commission, right? Like how crazy is that? I want to literally have every single person I know go out and get a dang coffee maker. Here's the key to this, and I'll get off of this tangent, but you're going to have customers, you're going to have people in your business that want to sign up, and they're going to sign up for $1 and they're going to get their free gift, which by the way, this is the best possible month to work that for a new customer. If you signed up last month or this month, you get to offer $1 membership. I'm thinking of specific people on here that are going to blow it out of the water. Like you guys that are on here that can sign 20, 30, 40 customers, you guys got the mecca of months to join. You can offer $1 memberships. Your customers get a free gift on top of the $1. So it's like they're getting paid to join Melaleuca. Then they come in and they order, and then they can refer 4 friends and get commission, coffee cups, and a freaking Keurig. Like it is like the perfect storm up in here. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through my back office and show you all of that. The moment you log into your account, you can see all of the specials that we have. And Kim, I see you now. Hi. Did you get your computer to work?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm on.
All right. So I'm going to just show you this is just the first thing I want you guys to look at. So when you log in to your account, don't pay attention to my 0 personal enrollments. Okay. So I'm failing miserably. I don't want to talk about that. How do I get rid of that? Trust me, I'll get to work. I promise. I'm having a little PTSD from July, but I'm getting there. So if you are brand new, I'm going to talk to you first. Like I said, you can offer the $1 memberships. Okay. So this is where you see that new July and August preferred members can offer $1 memberships. If you joined last month, or if you just joined today, and anybody that you refer moving forward can sign up for $1 and they can offer the $1. When they sign up for $1, they get this gift. They get the yummiest granola bars in America and a box of crackers. Like our food is really, really, really good, and you don't give it credence, and it might not be the first thing you try, but the fact that it's a free gift is amazing. Like my kids go through these granola bars like it's actual candy. I have a cabinet in the bottom that my kids can reach, and they absolutely love the Simply Fit bars. I mean, it is a top seller in our team and in our customer count. So it's an amazing thing that your customers are going to get this first. Melaleuca is not stupid. When they do free gifts like this, they know that it's stuff that people are going to like, which means that they're going to actually add that to their order. If you refer 2 friends by the 15th, you're going to get these K-Cup boxes and some coffee mugs. And if they show 4, you're going to get 4, and they're the cutest coffee mugs ever. If you refer 4 friends, not only do you get the coffee cups and the K-Pods, but you also get the Keurig. They've done this before. We've earned Fitbits. We've earned $500 blenders. We've earned hundreds of dollars of essential oils. Just know that every single month with Melaleuca, you're going to have an incentive that you can earn free stuff. So for your people that don't really want to make money and don't really want to do this, but would want a $119 Keurig, like that, this is where Melaleuca is smarter than any company out there, is that they help customers who don't even want to do this as a business to refer other customers. It's an amazing incentive. The last thing that I want to go over is the new director guarantee. So if you are brand new and you want a first step goal, right? If you're just looking to make $500, go sign 8 customers. Okay. 8 customers is your first rank with Melaleuca, and that is going to make you, normally it makes anywhere, I don't know, between $350 and $500. It just depends on what products your customers order and stuff like that, and how fast you've done it. To this month, it doesn't matter if you signed up last year. It doesn't matter if you signed up last month. If you go director, and sign a minimum of 4 customers. So those are the 2 caveats. And I don't want anybody to not read the fine print. It is sign 4 customers and go director, which means a total of 8 customers. That's all you have to do. You're going to make a minimum of $500. $500 guarantee. It's not a bonus. It's a guarantee. Does this all make sense? Is that all making sense to everybody? Kim, did I miss anything on that?
Nope.
Okay. So I won't, dang it. Y'all don't need to see my text messages. How about that? I won't go through anything else on that, except that just know that if you signed up recently and are able to offer the $1 membership, run your butt off. I mean, sign as many customers as you can possibly sign this month, because it's the best possible month ever. The best possible month possible, right? Like, okay, Erin, too much caffeine, but do it by the 15th. Don't start, in a week. Start today. Start enrolling your 4, go after 8, go after 10, go after 20, whatever the case may be. Because those people then have an opportunity to earn the Keurig. The faster you start enrolling and the faster you get that Keurig and the coffee cups and the coffee in front of your customers, the more momentum you're going to build. So that's just tip number 1. So what I want to talk about next, I'm going to let Kim kind of talk about Facebook. We work our business in multiple different ways. Melaleuca is, how do I unshare my screen now? Let's see. There we
Stop
go.
share.
Melaleuca is different than other MLM style companies out there because they're a 33-year-old company. It's a $2 billion company. So this ain't no mom and pop shop. Okay. This is a legit organization with 200 vice presidents, with a distribution center that works like a well-oiled machine, with a customer service department that answers on the first ring, that's very educated, that has a money back guarantee. Like, they're amazing, right? We do things a little bit different. And we also try very hard to what we call not burn the field on Facebook, right? So what we try to do is not spam out our link. What we try to do is not just You've seen the companies out there that are selling all the products that all they do is post about their post about their business, post about their product, post about their business. They cold message hundreds of people a day. They're constantly in your newsfeed. They're constantly adding you to groups. We try to stay away from that. We try to be different. We try to be, off the beaten path. And that has built us into a $2 billion company. That's why you haven't heard of us. That's why you don't see it all over Facebook. That's why there's nobody that has, no Melaleuca people allowed on their Facebook page, right? I used to do It Works. I still love the product. But when I would go to somebody's page and they would put no wraps allowed, it hurt my heart, right? It hurt my feelings, because I was like, okay, I'm legitimately trying to offer something to people that they literally don't even hardly want anymore. Like, people were so turned off by it, and it's because of the social media. So we work our business with social media, and we're going to talk about that for about 5 minutes. We work our business with in-home presentations. We do overviews like this on Zoom and in other capacities, and then we do baskets. I'll talk about the baskets here shortly. If you want to sign 20, 30 customers or 10 customers, this is how you do it. So Kim, will you kind of give just the very basic social media strategy and how we do social media here?
Yeah. So social media, it's my favorite thing. I work my business 99% through social media. I did sign my first, 5 to 8 customers, I think, before I even had my product, just picking up the phone. But this is how we work social media here. You want me to talk like social media guidelines, Erin?
Just a little bit with tips and tricks.
Okay.
And some guidelines mixed in,
Okay. So here's the thing. When we first started with Melaleuca last year, we were like, why can we not do any of these things, right? Like, why are they so strict about social media? And a year in, we have figured it out, right? Because when I see some of this other stuff on my newsfeed, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, like, I actually will screenshot it and put it into my team page and ask them, like, would you join this, right? Mm-hmm. Hashtag join my team. Nobody wants to join your team, okay? I say that, I don't mean to offend anybody if you have posted that way, but I
did. It's all on my memories. So
right.
You can say whatever you want, because right. I posted all the things that annoy everyone.
Right. But when I joined Erin Clark, I joined her because she was a normal human being on Facebook. Okay, she was a normal human. I knew she worked a business, but she posted about her kids. You know, I joked that she posted about like a turd falling out of her son's diaper and like she couldn't find it. Right? Like I was like, oh my gosh, like I know she makes a lot of money, right? Because I know what rank she is, but she's a normal human being, right? So I'm gonna just briefly talk about being a normal human being, and then I'll kind of go over what we can and can't post. Okay. So what I mean by being a normal human being is you post things that make people like you, love you, trust you. Okay. 90% of my social media is making people like me, love me, trust me. Right. I post a cute picture of my kids. I am very open about a lot of things that I have going on in my life. For every, a general rule is for every 5 personal posts, right? A picture of your kids, what you're eating for dinner, you're working on your bathroom, whatever it is, you can throw up 1 product post, right? What we don't ever want to see is shop club, shop club, shop club, shop club, shop club. What I know is that people aren't joining your team. They're joining you, or they're filling a need. Okay. So they're going to join you because they like you, love you, trust you. They want to be a part of what you are doing, or because they have a need filled. So what is that need? Is it peak performance, helping them with their fibromyalgia? Is it saving time and money? Is it the Renew lotion, helping them with their baby's eczema? Is it, I want to say, is it earning some extra income? But we're really not allowed to ever talk about the fact that there's a business opportunity here, which I will get into in a minute. But it's filling a need, or liking you, loving you, trusting you. So, what I have anybody on my team do before they ever post to social media is to kind of audit their own Facebook, right? What we see happen a lot with people is they go and throw up their first post on Facebook, but they haven't posted anything in 3 weeks. So nobody's seeing their stuff. And then they go, oh my God, even my grandma hates me, right? And I'm like, no, your grandma doesn't hate you. Nobody's seeing your stuff, right? So audit your social media. Are you active? Are you spammy? What are you doing, right? Spend a couple of days interacting with people, and then get with whoever enrolled you, and they can kind of help you with social media. But when it comes to posting about Melaleuca, basically, if you post about the product, or if you post about saving time and money, you're good. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you do those things, you're good. You cannot post, sign up for $1, come make $500 this month. I got 8 spots, right? Like you can pretty much never, ever, ever talk about the income side, right? I have a business opportunity. You can talk about paying off debt. You can talk about getting your stuff, when we're talking income side, really paying off debt or taking a trip, with me, and I think even with Erin and Abby and Hillary and and Shauna that have made extensive income, people know we're making extensive income because Shauna saved $100,000 in 6 months and went and bought her first home, right? Erin has paid off 10 rental properties. I've paid off $100,000 in debt. We can post about those things, and then people's wheels start turning, right? They're like, something's going on there, right? You can post about, getting your kids' school supplies through the marketplace and getting cash back, right? Getting loyalty dollars back. You can post about getting a new laptop and getting loyalty dollars back. Really, I think, I don't know if Erin talked about the packs, and I'll say this and then finish up. Really, if you're new and you have not started with a pack, I would, because here's the deal. You're going to get a ton more product, and it gives you a lot more to talk about, right? The best thing that I have found is, I post about the coffee, right? I'm drinking Melaleuca coffee right now. I washed my hair this morning with the Melaleuca shampoo. I use the mascara. If you have 4 products to talk about, considering this is a product-based business, it makes it a lot more difficult to use social media or even talk to your friends and family, as opposed to having a giant pack that's super discounted that you get 30 or 40 products in, right? I mean, you do that, you could post a product a day for over a month. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. So really, for me, and I will say this about social media, there is a very big push to see somebody else post something. They have 900 comments on it. So you want to copy and paste it. But it doesn't sound like you. It doesn't look like you. It's not your hand holding the Renew lotion, right? It's somebody else's backyard. And people can see that. So the biggest tip I can give you is talk about the coffee you're drinking this morning, or your baby's foot that has eczema, or you know, how the shampoo made your hair feel amazing, right? So that's my biggest tip for social media there.
No, I love it. I will finish it out, and then we'll move on to the other ways that we work this business. But our general rule of thumb, if you want to get started on social media, is go and audit your page, see what gets likes, see what gets comments, see what people are interacting with. If you have a big following, there's a reason you have a big following. It's because you've stood out. We call it the purple cow concept. If you drive 100 miles in cow country, you see a lot of cows and they might be cute, but when you see a purple cow, you're not going to forget that cow, right? So what is it about you that might stand out a little bit, right? Go through the stuff that you've been posting. And if you've been with another company and all you did was post about your business, that's okay. I did. I look at my memories and I literally want to vomit, okay? What I figured out along the way is that instead of posting about my business all day, every day, here's why that doesn't work. And Kim mentioned it, but I just want to hone in on it. You're going to blend in with every other person trying to sell stuff on Facebook. Okay, if all you do is post about Shop Club and saving time and saving money and this product and that product and sign up for $1 and this, whether it's non-compliant or not, all we look like is the same as people selling lashes and makeup and weight loss, and we look the same. What will make you stand out is not doing that. Okay, so if you look at my page, which I've sucked the last couple of days, I swear, like I'm like in PTSD from July, as you saw my 0 enrollments, but I post about my family. I post about stuff that pisses me off. I post about stuff that makes me happy. Post about stuff that makes me laugh. If you want a quick reference guide, just find 5 things. Make a list of 5. Write them down, okay? Like get out your notebook and write 5 things that you're kind of passionate about. Maybe go through your page. Do you love funny dogs? Okay, great. You could be the funny dog lady. Do you love, you know, whatever? Are you like organic food? Okay, awesome. Teach us how to do organic food. Like teach me how to make some meals. Okay. If you're like Hillary's, I'm going to go through some examples. Hillary's a military wife. I love reading about the stuff that she has to, yesterday she fixed 2 toilets. Okay. Like that's legit, right? Kim has some kiddos that have experienced some crazy stuff, right? She posts about it. She's an advocate. She is a fighter. She posts some stuff that's controversial, right? Okay. Well, that works because it's different, right? She's not afraid to speak up. Shauna Lambert has a huge following because she's very vocal about something that she's very passionate about. I posted about turds flying out of my son's diaper and I couldn't find them. And that is what drew Kim to me, who has made $300,000 in a year. She didn't find me because of a product post. She found me because of turds flying across the couch, which was just a normal mom thing, which kind of stood out, right? We literally lost a turd. I'm not kidding. We never did find it. So, right. No, we didn't. We did not find that. I remember it. I remember it now. So if you want a quick reference guide to maybe how to do this, find 5 things that you love, you hate, you're passionate about. For me, my 5 right this very moment are my kids, Handmaid's freaking Tale. I mean, I'm passionate about that show now. I watched it all the month of July and it has haunted me enough that I go and read blogs about it. So I'm not kidding. It's a real problem for me now. Wine and or fitness. Like I love trying to be in shape and I also love wine. I'm a total, and then sometimes my business and then just maybe motivational stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of a mess right now, but find your 5 things, post about those 5 things, be very consistent, put yourself out there, be very authentic. Right? Be very transparent. The more you share your heart and the more you share your soul. I've got a post about health insurance that I've been thinking of for a while because and I'm going to share all the debt we've had. I'm going to share some really ugly stuff and I'm going to tell you it's going to get 50 comments because I know that when I share the good, the bad, and the ugly, that is what gets people to trust me. This is my last thing I'll say. As far as working a business on social media is not to sell your product. Social media is to create relationships. How do you create a relationship? You gain trust. You don't have friends that you don't trust and they don't trust you. The way to develop trust with people is to trust them first. So be yourself, be authentic. Put some stuff out there that makes you a little nervous, that makes your stomach hurt a little bit. Put yourself out there in ways that you think, golly, yeah, that probably should be written in like my little dear journal, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on Facebook. And here's what happens when you do that. is that your people that are hiding behind their computers or they're having a shit day, they're going to be like, man, I relate to her. Like, she's a real person, and like I can feel her emotion in that post, and they're going to start trusting you. And then eventually you're going to create a relationship. And then when you post about your new favorite laundry detergent, no problem. It's not a cold message. It's not talking to strangers. It is talking to your new friends. And that's how you build relationships online. So I hope that helps a little bit. We go in way more depth, and we'll do one-on-one stuff if you need help. But that's kind of how we work our business here. We try to be different. We try to be relatable. Yeah, Marissa, we try to be not slam it in your face all day long. You can be much more powerful if you do 1 out of every 5 posts, and they're good. You know what a great first post is? My dog crapped on the carpet yesterday, and I'm going to shampoo carpet with Solumel. I did a bunch of Soluguard, so some antibacterial, and it's going to be gone, and you're not going to be able to see it. And I'm going to throw up, like, what in the actual F did I do without these non-toxic cleaning products in my life? Like that, and it's going to be dog shit here and then gone the next day. And that's going to have a lot of comments, because that's a real thing that happened to me yesterday. You know what I mean? So the next ways that this is just going to be really quick. Facebook took a little bit longer, but in-home presentations, baskets. My mom got these for Easter baskets for my kids from Hobby Lobby. You can get cheaper, whatever. These were our Easter baskets. I put my favorite products in these. The one really huge difference about Melaleuca, to me, this is my opinion, and any other company, is that our products really do sell themselves. There's not a lot of education that goes into them, right? I can give you a little janky thing of laundry detergent. You can use your half a fluid ounce, wash your laundry. You know how to do laundry. I don't have to teach you how to do laundry. And you're going to decide whether you like this or not. Okay. I put in little, maybe shampoo and conditioner samples. I just happened to get some samples. I put in some pre-spot. I put in some Solumel. I put in maybe a, granola bar or whatever. I fill my basket. I schedule an appointment to come back and get the basket maybe 3-4 days later, maybe 5 if I'm being generous, and I have 100% signing ratio for my baskets. It's not my primary way of doing my business, but it's certainly a way. I don't like to go out of the house. I don't really have friends. Like, I don't want to go to happy hours. I just work my business and I hang out with my kids. So this is a way for me to get the product in front of local belly-to-belly people without me having to do a whole lot of work. That's like my lazy way out. Another thing, I'm going to tell you guys, these catalogs, when you get your order, where's the catalog? I mean, we got like some legit 1994 JCPenney catalogs up in here, 118 pages. These are amazing. These are like the best business builders. I was like, am I seriously joining a company that has a catalog? I just want to cry. But this catalog has gotten me so much business. My very best friend refused to sign up. She couldn't think of anything that she wanted. She couldn't find anything. Then when I gave her a catalog, she had it color coded. She had little like tabs. She had little notes. She made lists. Like, these are legit. So every time you get your order, save your catalog. You can also go buy more catalogs if you want to, but I've bought more catalogs now, but at first I just saved my catalog from every order and I made sure to pass that around. You know, those old ladies that used to do catalog parties in corporate America, you send a basket and you send a catalog and they pass it around to their whole office. Lazy way of doing this business, y'all. And here's the thing. If you gave a catalog and a basket to your grandma and she took it to the, district or wherever she works, and she's like the admin there, and she passed it around to all of her friends, grandma could sign up for $1. Grandma could get her free crackers and her free granola bars. She could refer the 4 ladies at her office, and she's going to get commission, 4 coffee cups, 2 K-Pod things, and a Keurig. Hello. Like, grandma wins. We all win. This business is a business that our moms, our dads, our grandmas, our cousins, the normal people can do. I know we have some really killer networkers on here. I know we have people with big networks, and I'm so flipping excited and I want to help support you. Here's the beautiful thing. You can make a crazy amount of income, but the most amazing thing about it is that you can help your people make income. I have been at businesses. Here's the thing about residual income. Residual income does not come from us signing 1 million customers and abandoning them. It comes from us helping people make money. If you guys do the color personality test, there's like, the green personality has to have all the information. The blue is somebody that is like the life of the party. A red is competitive, aggressive, kind of a natural leader. And a yellow wants to help people, wants to please people. It's like the kind of doesn't want to make people upset. I am like 49% red, 51% yellow, which makes me feel sometimes like I have split personalities, but it meshes well in a business like this because I want the money. I do. I'm ashamed of it, right? Kim wants the money. I want to make an income to help my family. I want to pay off all my debt. I never want to have, last year we had $450 in our bank account and a $30,000 in credit card debt. We were drowning because of medical bills and taxes. And I will never allow myself to get to that place. Will not. But the other half of me knows that I can't get to that place and I don't want to get to that place alone. I don't. This place, you can absolutely help so many people win. You can help 20 people make $1,000 this month. Like that's life-changing, So the baskets are big. Kim, how else off of Facebook do you work your business? A couple examples.
You can do an in-home party. I've done a couple of those. I don't have a super local network. We moved to where we live like 5 years ago and there's really nobody. We moved here for my husband's job, but I know a lot of people that do belly to belly, put some of their products out, have people come over. When people see these products, like in person, it's like the catalog, right? Like they end up enrolling, they smell it, they feel it, they feel whatever. So you can totally do an in-home party. Those are super simple. Like for me, put out like some Melaleuca granola bars and some Splash H2O and throw a couple products and invite your girlfriends over, right? When you get your box, especially if you get like a home conversion or a value pack, invite a couple of your friends over and open it up with them. We have people that do coffee dates, right? They meet with people for coffee dates. I don't know if you talked about this, Erin, and I briefly talked about it. Truly, what I tell everybody to do is everybody in the world has 5 people, right? At least 5. Some people have more. I have a girl, Katie, she's like one of my closest friends. She has a huge family. She has a huge family. And she signed her first 10 people. I went over to her house and she just called her mom and her cousin and her sister and her, right? I tell everybody kind of start with those people, right? Like I called my dad and I was like, Dad, I need you to buy some laundry soap. I was like, I know you hate me, but like, can you just buy some laundry soap and some toothpaste? I did the same thing with my mom. I did the same thing. I did it with Shauna. She told me no. And I just love to be like, that was almost a big mistake. I told Erin no too. So, my best friend, Emily, right? I called her. I'm like, I just need you to like order your stuff. Right. And I think you can definitely, start there, right? Your ride or dies. So you can definitely do that. The other one is, hey, you can send a text to kind of your warm-ish market, right? That says, I found something really amazing. I'm like saving a ton of time and money. I don't know how I didn't find this sooner. Can you watch this video? I'm going to send you a link, right? Let me know what you think. And you invite them to an overview, right? You invite them to one of our overviews. You can also reach out to your ride or die network people, right? Your influencers, get them on a Zoom with us, right? So those are all ways that you can do it off of social media. What I love about this so much is that there is literally 20 different ways you can work your business every single day, right?
Yep, 100%. The last thing I want to say too is that here's one thing that you can be so confident in. You can be so confident that when you do this, when you do it via Facebook, when you do it via coffee dates, when you do in-homes, when you send out baskets, every time you move forward here, you are sharing something that 95 or 96.5% of people are going to love. Okay. We have a 96.5% retention rate, which from a business perspective, if it doesn't mean that much to you yet, it will. Okay. In 6 months, when you've started signing customers, take care of your customers, follow up with them, treat them with respect. Melaleuca will do the same thing. And what that means for you is true residual income. What that means for you is that you're not lying to your friends and family. You're not selling, whatever. You're not overselling them. You're not selling them expensive product. You're sharing a company that has product that they really are going to love, and they really are going to get so much free stuff. And they're going to, I had a Zoom. We just got done with a Zoom, and the sweet little mama, Stacy, has been a customer since actually September. She just started to refer. And she said, the reason I decided that I wanted to start referring people is, number one, I hate my job. But number two, I looked in my shower and I have everything Melaleuca. She's like, why am I not doing that? I love this product. I have all the shampoos, all the body washes, all the stuff. I had another Zoom with a lady who color codes her laundry detergent. She has all the detergents, all the scents, and she has them all lined up. She uses this one for towels, this one. Like, there's no other thing out there that is something that we could do that people fall in love with this much. Really, truly. 96.5% retention rate means that if you sign 10 customers and you take good care of those customers, 9 of them will be ordering next year. That means when we're 75, we will still have customers. We will still be making an income. I sat next to a guy named Doug Dickey. I always talk about Doug, but in a meeting a couple months ago, Doug actually checked in on me today. He's like my bud. And he has been making a 6-figure income with Melaleuca for over 22 years. He does not have Facebook. He's not savvy. He's not a networker. He came into this, trying the peak performance, and he's retired. I mean, he golfs every day with his family. Like, he's living the dream life because of a company with a high retention rate with good product that's very affordable. So I just want to add that to the level of confidence that you have sharing this. Like, you can make this your home. You can retire on this. I've met veterinarians who signed up at age 55 because they had no retirement plan. I met a guy that signed up at age 66. He's now like 90 something, and he's made millions of dollars, all off social media, all in different ways. So we've got an advantage because we know social media, but you certainly don't have to do that. You got a catalog, you got product, you got baskets, you got your own mouth, you got phone, you got all kinds of ways. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of key differences. I'm going to start sharing my screen and kind of go through some options on how to make 1,000, how to make 5,000, how to make 10,000. But while I open that up, Kim, will you kind of give a couple of the reasons why we are not MLM? We just kind of go through some of that, and I'm going to work on sharing my screen.
Yep. So that's another one. I was actually just telling my team this morning, if you've joined now, not only is it amazing because you get the $1 and the Keurig and all of the great things, but we have finally figured this out. A year later, we're like, oh, we've made $1 million and $300,000. We're figuring it out. But I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, when we first, I'm figuring it out.
If we can do this, you can do this.
If we can do this, you can do this. We didn't understand social media. We also didn't understand why Melaleuca was not an MLM, right? We're like, no, it's kind of an MLM, right? But it's truly, truly not, because I had a girl I was messaging when we started this Zoom, and she asked me, okay, so it's $1 to join, and I placed my order. What do I need to do if I want to be a rep? And I responded back to her, this is the biggest, to me, why we are not an MLM. There are no reps and customers here. There is no, you're not a distributor, right? You don't have to buy a kit. Every single person that joins Melaleuca pays $1 or $19, depending on what the special is, right? And orders product that you're going to use. There's no, before we got into this, we were doing wine. I was doing wine with Aaron, and we were selling $500 wine kits, and it kept me up at night. It kept me up at night because I felt like I didn't when I started, but kind of towards the end of it, I felt like people were getting hurt. They were spending $500 for 12 bottles of wine with an $80 a month auto shipment of wine. And if they didn't make their money back, they were losing that money, right? I don't lose sleep at night here. I lose sleep at night about my team. Did I put enough people under them to get them to whatever, right? But I don't lose sleep at night here thinking that somebody lost a bunch of money. The worst case scenario for anyone here is you get some laundry soap and some toothpaste, right? So there's no kits. You pay your $1, you order your 35 points at a minimum. Do we recommend you start with a pack? Yes, I just think it's just going to be better for your business, but you don't have to. There's no bonus buying here. There's no volume line here, which I don't know a lot about that, but apparently with some companies you can actually like call and check your volume to see how far away you are from a promotion, and then be like, well, here's my credit card, charge me $3,000. We don't know what our volume is here until the 12th of the month, right? We hope we have it. But the big one is nobody gets hurt here, right? Nobody gets hurt here, okay? $1 and your product. It's also product that you're using. You also can't buy your own product. Like, you've seen horror stories of, well, I'll tell you, I was with I was with another company. It was a clothing company where they basically told us to max out credit cards, buying more product, because the more product we had, the more money we're going to make. And I lost almost $30,000 in that business. I took a loss of almost $30,000. So here, these are products everybody's using. You're not, so anyways, that's it.
Yeah. Well, the last thing I will say too is that it's all customer driven. 70% of the people in our company are true customers, not referring customers. They're just customers. And what is not the case in most kind of network marketing companies is that, right? Most network marketing companies are almost like a franchise, right? That's why you see the posts on Facebook, join my team, join my business, only $1, let's go make $1 million. This Zoom right here is how to make $1 million or how to make 10,000 with Melaleuca, but it's through referring customers. We are customer driven. We are product driven. That is another reason why Melaleuca wants us to stay off social media about a business, because we don't want to look like we're recruiting people. We don't want to look like we're just trying to get everybody into a business. Here's another reason why. And I actually turn people away a lot who say, I want to make $1,000, but I don't know if I'm ready to order yet or whatever. It's totally the wrong way to go. Here's why. If you sign somebody up and they're not even interested in the product and they really don't care about trying some laundry detergent or care about trying some stuff, like they're obviously, I only joined for the money. So I'm saying this and knowing what I know now a year later. If you bring people in to try some laundry detergent and some dish soap and some essential oils and some amazing makeup and some amazing hair care and all the 500 products, and they end up loving it, which they will, then when they go start referring friends and when they go start sharing it with their family and friends, they're going to be normal. Okay. Can you imagine signing up and trying a bunch of stuff and then going and telling your friends like, oh my God, I just tried this new stuff and it's amazing. That toothpaste is legit. My teeth are not sensitive anymore and they're whiter even though I'm drinking coffee. Like that is a normal way of sharing this business. That's not even my business report. That is a normal way of sharing this business. Whereas if you sign up for $1 and you go order your product and you haven't tried anything yet and all you want to do is make money, you're going to come across as a weird network marketer, right? We are product driven and that is what drives retention. I promise you 100%. So lots of reasons why we're different from MLM. We're very product based, low sign up costs, not an 80% markup. We don't like what Kim was talking about. I used to go for bonuses in my previous company. I earned 180,000 in bonuses. I probably collected 4,000 of them. That's another story. But I probably bought in the months that I made 20,000. I probably bought 5,000. Okay. I would buy to maintain. We knew exactly what we needed to get over the hump. And even though it was illegal in the company just kind of closed its eye to it. Melaleuca is 100% against all of those bad habits because they don't want people to get hurt. You don't want your mom to sign up and have $800 worth of Fat Fighters sitting in her closet. You don't want her to feel like she was in debt. I lost friends, you guys. I lost friends because of that industry, because I just did what everybody told me to do. And I said, if you're going to make $1,000 bonus, you can spend $600 to get it. No. We don't want to do that here. Okay. We do some customer specials. We take care of our customers. I make a budget every single month to help my teams move forward and to do extra incentives. And we buy purses and we buy tank tops and all that stuff. But that comes from me as a business owner. That is not, I'm not begging you the moment you join to go order $8,000 worth of product to make $7,000. I promise. We don't want you to get hurt. We want you to be happy. And the happier you are, the longer you're going to stay and the more normal you're going to be. If you're happy with your stuff, you're going to share it. So anyways, that was longer than I wanted. Let's go through our business report. I want to just talk quickly. Some of the Zooms we've had, some of you guys have already heard this, but it's not ever bad to hear it again. We'll just go this way. We'll go online on the online one. So I opened up we're just going to download May. So this is my May business report. This is me, obviously. This is my name. That was my haunted house address. I've moved since then. These are all my customers in my entire organization. Remember, my first month in this business, all I did was enroll 11 customers. My friend Abby enrolled 10 customers. We were structured. I was structured for something called Director 3. We had enough volume for Director 3. I made a $200 bonus, a $400 bonus, a $1,000 bonus. Abby made a $200 and a $400. I got a 100% bonus match, so her paycheck was a little bit under $1,000. Mine was a little bit under $2,500. Okay. Since then, I've never made a paycheck less than $33,000. It's incredible because if you look at this, this was in May, so it's a little bit earlier, but I had my total sales, my total revenue in this business. We have a 2-to-1 kind of sales versus product points, and that's not going to make sense to you, but I'm just going to say multiply this by 2, and that's about the total revenue that my whole team has created, and it's a little bit under 2 million. At this point in time on this paycheck, my cumulative earnings, I'm going to look at this. That's a lot of customers. We've got a lot of customers. We've got about 4,000 customers now. My cumulative earnings as of that date were, come on, 739,000. Okay, so right under like 40% commission is what I'm earning on this team, on this business, on this product sales. 951,000 product points equals just under 2 million. I've made right under 800,000 there as of May. That's incredible. There's nowhere else out there that's going to pay you that percentage. In my old business, you guys, real estate agents make 2 to 3%, 3%, maybe 6 if they get the double commission, right? I worked for a company, I worked for a staffing and consulting company, and the max I made was 10%. And that was after a bunch of fees and stuff, right? If I've made 40%, that means my team has probably filled the gap, right? If you go look at your product points in your organization over the last year, it's incredible. Here's why the company can pay us this way, so it doesn't freak you out. Because for months I asked them, when are you going to pull the rug out from underneath me? Like, when is this going to be too good to be true? Because I'm a realist, right? I can be a little bit negative Nancy, and I was like waiting for them to screw me. It's kind of how I operate. And this is what they've explained. And I've talked to the director of compliance. I've talked to VPs. I've talked to all of our regional managers. They've said, Melaleuca is so confident in its product, and they are so confident in the 96.5% retention rate. And as long as we do our business the right way, which we're going to do our very best to teach you how to build a long-term business. I don't want you to make fast money and leave. Okay. That's the worst thing that I could possibly do, is teach you to do it like that. But if I build Melaleuca long-term, they know that a $100 customer today equals a $10,000 customer over the next 10, 20 years, right? They know that. So they pay me very well to introduce people to Melaleuca, because they know that those people are going to stick around and they're going to order for life. They pay us a lot up front, knowing that our customers are going to stick around for the long term. And that also means residual income for us, okay? That's why they do that. Here's how we get paid. We get paid a 50% commission off of our orders, off of our customers for their first 3 months. Okay, so that's right here, product introduction commission. I had $636 of 50% commission. Those are those first 3-month customers. My organization commission is kind of where my residual is at right now. That was the month of May. My residual was at $12,550. That means that if I did nothing, if my team did nothing, if we just stayed exactly where we were, I would make over $12,000 a month. That's just residual. That's just sleeping for the month, which I never will do. This is my job. I care about this. I care about my people. I ain't taking a break yet. Okay. We get a car bonus. So once you go senior director, it's $500. I don't even know what my car bonus is. I actually was missing my car bonus for 4 months because I didn't turn in my paperwork and I didn't realize it. So I think there's some backdating happening on mine, but I'm not positive of that. But it's a $500 at senior director. It's $1,000 at executive director. The biggest thing that I love about our compensation plan is our mentoring bonuses and our expanded mentoring bonuses. Compensation plans drive behavior. I was in a binary, okay? It screwed me and it screwed all my friends. Here's why. Binaries seem amazing. If you can sign a lot of customers, you can make a lot of money in a binary. I made a lot of money for several months in a binary. What happens though is that compensation plan is teaching you certain behavior. That compensation plan is teaching you to enroll your butt off, and that's how you make your income. Ours was weekly, right? So we got paid every week. But what I didn't realize it was doing is that I was only focusing on my weaker leg. You get this big, I got fooled about real estate. They always talk about real estate in a binary. I joined at a good time, right? I had a really big, heavy leg. That means I would never have to worry about that leg ever again. But what that did is that leg, that was my heavy leg, they got totally abandoned. And my people that were on the inner leg of that heavy leg got totally abandoned. And then all I did was funnel volume under my weaker leg, which means that I wasn't helping my leaders. Okay. It's same thing happened with me in my previous company with It Works. We were taught, our compensation plan was designed to work with your weaker links, to drag people along. I had a really, really big business there, but I only got paid on 2% because all my leaders were in one leg. Okay. So I worked with all of my people that didn't really want it very bad. I drug them along. I did their business for them. I worked for them. What that does is that creates no longevity. There is no layered leadership there. Okay. There's nobody going to do it on their own 2 feet. That's why we don't build people here. There is a reason for it, because if I teach you how to do your own business and I teach you how to sign customers and lead, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be confident and you're going to make a lot of money. But if I do it all for you, it'll crumble the moment I take a minute. That is why network marketers are exhausted. People from these companies, if you are experienced in network marketing, if you've made any money in network marketing, let me tell you, you can make 10 times here because you're a hustler, you know how to work, you know how to go enroll customers, you know how to share products, and probably you know how to do enough work to build other people. That's what I did. I am a hustler, but I've never gotten paid my worth because honestly, I was just doing everybody's work for them. There was never any layered leadership. And I swear the compensation plans were designed for us to eventually fail. I'm like become a conspiracy theorist over network marketing companies because they piss me off so freaking bad. But here, when you look at this business, they've designed it to match their mission statement. Our mission statement is to enhance the lives of those we touch by helping them reach their goals. You can help people here. I help people here. Here's why. Number one, you don't have to be balanced. All of your stuff can be in one leg. And if this is a little bit over your head, if you've never done this before, don't worry about it. Just let it go. It'll eventually make sense. You don't have to be balanced. You can have it in one leg. You can have it in 5 legs. You can have it in 15 legs. There's some long-term strategy there that we will help you with. But the other thing is that we get 100% bonus match off of our personally enrolled customers. Okay. When you enroll a customer, let's go through the first 3 ranks. When you refer 8 customers, you go director. When you refer 10 customers, you're set up for director 2. Director 2 comes with a $200 bonus, a $400 bonus plus your commission. If you can sign 10 customers this month, there's your map. Go make $900, probably $1,000. If you sell packs, you're going to make close to $1,000. Okay, sign 10 customers. If you get the volume, if you have enough volume, you're going to make about $1,000. That's an average. Okay. I've had people make anywhere between $800 and $1,300. That's all determined on what your customers buy. The third rank is the next step. That's where layered leadership starts. It is harder up front. This business can feel harder because your people have to actually do something. You go enroll 11 customers, so it's just one more customer. And if one of your customers signs at least 8, you are structured for director 3. Okay. If you have the volume for director 3, which is 2,500 in volume, I'm going to actually pull up the compensation plan at a glance, and I'm going to give you a bunch of different options. But director 3 comes with 200, 400, 1,000, plus the bonus match off of your personally enrolled. That's why when Abby signed 10 and she went director 2, I didn't just get the 200, I got the 200 and the 400 bonus match. Here's why I say that. I say it over and over and over again on almost every Zoom because you get it in your head and it's almost addicting. If you go help people make money here, you're going to make a butt ton of money. Okay. If you can help people, if you can pour your heart and soul into your people and especially your workers, we really do work with our 20%ers here. Okay. I don't chase people down. I don't have time and I don't have the attention span, but it doesn't do me any good to chase you down if you don't want this. If you want this, I will run with you, right? I will run with you because I get 100% bonus match off of what you do. That month of May, my own personal customers earned $14,650 in rank advancement bonuses, and I got 100% bonus match. The expanded mentoring bonus is even more amazing. Everybody that you sign, if they make, let's say you sign Susie and Susie makes 10 grand in bonuses, you're going to make 10 grand in bonuses. Awesome. Great. But if Susie signs 10 people and they each make 10 grand in bonuses, you're going to get 5 grand. 5 grand, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. It's incredible. It's absolutely crazy. Do you want to help Susie's people? Absolutely. Sometimes you're not going to work as closely with Susie's people, but you're going to teach Susie how to work with her people, right? We try really hard to all work together, but it starts what's called layered leadership, and that is where our compensation plan is built. Expanded mentoring bonuses. That means that my personal customers enrolled personal customers that made 18,000 in bonuses that month, divided by 2, and I got a bonus match for that. The last thing I will say is that teaches you to work with your workers, that teaches you to build leadership and to pour into the people that want it, and that's what creates long-term income. You get people that are making, here's the thing, you want a happy team? You got to have people making money. I just think that's as simple as that. You can have the greatest culture. You can do prayer sessions. You can have a book club. We've tried all of it, right? You can send them gifts and samples and give them pats on the back and send them flowers. But if they're not making money, they're going to leave. And you cannot build a business when people are not making money. This compensation plan is so brilliant. Here's the last thing. We get a leadership development pool. Once you go senior director, it's literally called profit. It's profit sharing. So you share in the profits of Melaleuca, and it's based on how many rank advancements are in your team. Again, the company is rewarding us on helping people win. We just help people win here. That's all we do. I will not rank advance this month again. I strategically am kind of looking at it because I'll go next month. That'll be and I'll make $22,000 or $26,000 in my own rank advancement next month. By the way, anytime you rank advance, it's 100% payout. With It Works, I earned a $100,000 bonus, but it was paid out over 25 months. And if I lost my rank in that amount of time, I lost my bonus. I probably made 12,000 of that 100,000. I probably spent 11,000. So stupid. But, and I'm a smart person. Come on. But here, you make a $10,000 bonus. It's 100% paid out that month. So even if you have a bad month the next month, we don't want you to. You're not going to. It's very rare that people go backwards. Maybe for a month, maybe we have a shift, right? But you don't lose anything. You get 100% paid out. Lastly, it's a growth bonus. If your organization grows by 1 customer, once you're senior director, you get a growth bonus. It starts at 1,000. The most important thing I want to also say, out of this entire organization, probably a total of 5,000 customers, my paycheck was, was 72,000. Cool. My whatever, right? Look at the returns, $52 of returns. That is what you can be confident in, is that when you start doing this, you can be confident that you're moving forward in the right direction. You share it with 8 customers, help them love their product, follow up with them, have some good customer service, and you are going to build a business to last a lifetime. And that sounds like that cliche comment, but I promise you it's not. Kim, do you have anything else to add before we go to the compensation plan at a glance? It's an hour, and I want to show them how to make 5,000, 10,000, but.
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let me find it. Any questions while I'm looking for this? Percent commission on sales, Stacy, it's 50% commission off of their points for the first 3 months. And after that, it's a sliding scale of 7 to 20%. All right. There's tons of stuff in your back office that you can dig through too. We could have gone through that, but it would take us forever. And I just want to give you guys. All right, so this is the document. If you pull this up on your phone, take a screenshot of it and save it, okay? This is what I refer to. I refer to it every single day because I can't somehow seem to get anything memorized. I want Kim to say she started July, 1st? Did you join July 1st? She actually wouldn't join me until she was actually kind of pissy. I thought I lost Kim forever when I joined Melaleuca because I had to tell her about it, and I was really sad, and I was really like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. We were trying to do this wine business, and I knew she was going to hate me. So I just told her, and I was like, I'm not going to pressure you. I'm not going to, whatever. I wanted you to know that's what I'm doing. And she was like, well, that's nice. I was like, oh, I lost her, just going to hate my guts. And then a couple days later, she goes, how's that little Melaleuca business going for you? Like that. And I said, well, they're telling me I'm going to make $2,500. I referred 11 customers and Abby referred 10, and they're saying my paycheck's going to be $2,500. I don't know. And she was like, oh, freaking hate you. Send me a link. I'll buy some laundry stuff. I need to pay off Ella's tuition. So send me a freaking link. And then she made 10 grand that month. Okay. So Kim, I have to pee really bad. So will you explain how you made 10 grand that month, like what you guys did? It was a magical month, but how did you do it? And then I'm going to come back and we'll go through multiple scenarios. Okay. Mm-hmm. I just have to pee. Yep. I'll be right back.
Yep. So I joined July 2nd of last year, July 2nd, 2017. And I actually really didn't even start working for probably about a week. Like I said, I called my mom, I called my dad. I called Shauna, who also was like, she was like, Jason will kill me if I have another auto shipment. And so she told me no. My best friend Katie told me no. And I was like, that's fine. I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to do it on my own. They don't have to do it with me. My goal was to enroll 10. I was like, oh, I can enroll 10 people this month, make $1,000. I enrolled 36 my first month. So I went what was called the rank Director 6 my first month. I went Director 6 my first month and Senior Director my second month. So I made 10,000 my first month and then 20,000 my second month. And I've never made less than 20,000 in a month since, I think like 17, but close enough. So anyways, to make 10,000 my first month, I went what was a rank called Director 6, and I had 2 Director 3s, and then 2 regular directors. So my 2 Director 3s were Shauna and Katie, my 2 friends. My 2 friends that both told me no. So they both said no thanks. Shauna, I think, did not enroll until like July 12th. And Katie, I think, enrolled like around the 10th. So Shauna went the rank of Director 3, which was she enrolled 11 and helped somebody enroll 8, but really Marissa had enrolled 10. So it was the same thing that Erin had done. So she did that in 2 weeks. And my friend Katie did it in a day. My friend Katie went Director 3 in a day. So when I went Director 6, I made the $200 director bonus, the $400 Director 2 bonus, and then I made $1,000 for Director 3, $1,000 for Director 4, $1,000 for Director 5, and $1,200 for Director 6. And then when my 2 Director 3s went Director 3, I got check matched on their 200, 400, 1,000, and then I got 50% check matched on their directors. Plus my own 2 personal directors I was check matched on, and then my commission, which honestly wasn't much on my first month because your commission's backdated. So anyways, my check was $9,986. The other thing that is amazing here is that your bonuses are paid in full.
Right. Yep. 100%.
I made $10,000 and $10,000 was deposited into my bank account
right
on the 12th of that month.
Yep. Yep. And I want to say this too. This Zoom, we're intense, and I know that. So I just need to put that out there. This company is built around small movements over time that make a huge difference, right? So right now, if you sign 4 people by the 15th, you're going to get a freaking Keurig. If you sign 2, you're going to get coffee cups and K-Pods. You do not have to run like your pants are on fire, okay? We will never, we're not your bosses. We're not your managers. What I know is that for me, in the situation that I was in financially, in the situation that I wanted to be in, and what I knew I wanted out of this, I had to work like my pants were on fire. And what that meant was I just had to go share this with as many people as possible and teach them how to share it with as many people as possible. So please don't take this as pressure. We will not love you any less. We will not, it truly, the way that I firmly believe that leadership should happen in this style of business is that leaders eat last. I think that you tell me what you want, and I'm going to do my very best to match you where you are, right? If you want to make 10,000, you show up and I will show up with you, right? If you want to make 10,000 and take a nap, I'm not going to do it for you. But if you want to make 500, if you want to make 200, I will partner with you. Kim will partner with you. Shauna, Hillary, we will partner with you on the level that you want to be at. Okay. So we're just being intense in this Zoom to show you the possibility of working like your pants are on fire. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Go ahead.
Let me just pop, and then I know we're getting long, but the other thing is that last July, Erin told us we are telling a story, right? Because those of us that joined last July, we joined because we wanted to make a significant income. Madra, Erin, Abby, Krista, Sadie, me, Shauna, Marissa, right? We came into this with the idea that we wanted to make as much money as we possibly could. And all Erin told us over and over and over again for July was, we are building a story. What is our story going to be? What is our story going to be? My story is that I can come back here a year later and tell you guys, I had a goal to sign 10 customers and make $1,000, and I made $10,000, and I've never made less than that in a year, right? We weren't sure if they were blowing smoke up our butts, if what they were saying was true. We were running on a whim and a prayer, just hoping that if we did what they said that we were going to do, that would be our story. So, just to reiterate what Erin said, if you want to make a couple $100 a month, great, like we're there. But if you want to make significant income, then I would say run like your pants are on fire, build your story. Right. And there you are. So,
right. Yep. So backing into this to give you a plan, we're going to go 4 more minutes and then we'll let you go. Okay. Thank you so much for hopping on, you guys. Really, truly, like, we're so excited. And again, like, this could be the biggest month we've ever had, and we're ready. And we've been out standing in the grass with our bare feet, praying for the next big wave. We have big waves every month, but like, just emotionally ready for the group. And I think we've got some people on this Zoom right now that are that wave. Like, you are going to do what we did a year ago. And it makes me want to either cry or scream or laugh hysterically or drink a lot of wine. I don't know. I don't know. It's exhausting and amazing and exhilarating partnering with people who want what we wanted, right? So print this out. You can print it on a piece of paper. You can just screenshot it from your phone. This is your Bible. Okay. You don't need to know a ton about the conference. I don't even know. You guys are asking questions in the chat. And I'm like, like Shauna was like, yep, 7%. Don't even know the answer to that question. You can make a lot of money and not know all the answers. But this is how you look at your bonuses. There is a pace setter time frame. So from the day that you sign your first customer, the pace setter clock starts. I only operate in pace setter terms, at least for a while, right? Just shoot for pace setter. If you want to run your like your pants are on fire, you're going to be on pace setter. So what that means is that you need to go director in 2 calendar months. Okay. Go this month. You get a $500, $500 guarantee for going director. That's that first rank. You see, director means 8 active personal customers. We don't necessarily care so much about leadership points yet, but you got to have 1 leadership point. Just ignore that for now. Because if you sign 8, you've got plenty of those. That's going to come with a $200 bonus if you're on pace setter. That's pace setter bonus plus your 50% commission. Okay. Director 2 is 10 active personally enrolled customers. It has 1,000 in organizational volume. So what that also means is that you're probably going to have somewhere around 20 total customers in your org. So you've signed 10, there's a total of 20 in your org. That comes with a $400 bonus. If you got both of these done this month, that's $600 in bonuses plus your commission. Okay. Director 3 is bare minimum of 11 personally enrolled customers. Move over here. You have to have 1 director. So 1 of these personal, 11 and 8. And as long as you have your 2,500 in volume, you're going to make a $1,000 bonus, $400 bonus, $200 bonus, plus whatever the bonus match is off of your person. Okay. I signed 11. Abby signed 10. I made $2,500. What I will tell you is that don't stop at 11. Don't think that you need to sign 11 and your friend needs to sign 8 and you're going to go director 3 because there's a volume requirement. Okay. We sold a lot of packs and we had some help. We were a brand new team. So there was a lot of combined volume. That's getting not fancy about it, but you've got to go for 20. That's our key. That's kind of our key phrase. If we have a newbie Zoom where we're just teaching people how to get started, go for 20, go for 20, sign 20 customers, 20 customers, 20 customers. Because statistically speaking, if you sign 20 customers, 1 of them will go director. Okay. Director 4 is sign 1 more customers bare minimum, but you have to have 2 personally enrolled directors. That comes with another $1,000. Director 5 is 1 more personally enrolled customers. That's 13 personal customers minimum with 2 directors. It's just some more volume. You got to have more volume. So that means your organization is growing. That comes with another $1,000. Director 6, that's what Kim hit her first month. That means that she's signed at least 14 customers. She has 10,000 in volume, which is around 200 customers, by the way, total. 200 in her total org. Comes with another $1,200 in bonus. So that month she earned 200, 400, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and 1,200. But here's why she made 10 grand, because Shauna went director 3 and Katie went director 3, right? And Marissa went director 2. And I don't remember, I'm like losing, it was a year ago, but that was a lot of bonus matches. So again, if you go back to helping your people win, you'll see. If I help somebody go director 3, I'm going to make 200, 400, 1,000 just off of their bonuses alone. So you want to make 10 grand. There's a ton of ways to do it. There's a ton. You could literally go director 4 and make 200, 400, 1,000, 1,000 and help 3 people go director 3, 200, 400, 1,000, 200, 400, 1,000. And what is that? I'll just add it up right now. This is how you calculate out. You put a number down. Okay. You put a number down and you can make it happen. My first full month after going director 3 was 48,000, and I can literally map it out to show you guys how that was possible. But let's say you signed minimum of 12 customers and you had 2 director 3s happen. Okay. That is 1,000 plus 1,000 plus 400 plus 200. Okay. Each director 3 is 1,400 and 200. So that's 1,600 plus 1,600 plus 1,600. There's a $5,800 just bonuses, not even including commissions, right? And actually it's even more than that because you're going to get half of what they sign, right? So these bonuses add up so big. If you want to map it out, you literally just take this chart and you map it out. Okay. Go sign your pants off. We didn't even know what we were doing. I'll tell you how I made 48,000. I went from director 3. This is where I stopped in the end of June. I went to senior director 2. Okay. I enrolled that month, I think 65 customers. You can do what I did. I promise you, there are people on this Zoom that can do what I did. Not everybody, and that's okay. Please don't get overwhelmed by this. I hate doing big Zooms like this when we talk these kind of numbers, but I know we have some people that can do this and want to do this. I signed 65 customers that month. Kim went director 6. Abby, I can't remember what her first rank was, but her first big check was 6,000. Krista made like 5,000 that month. She went director 4, but her sister went director 3. I think Sadie went director 2 that month. Who else started in that very beginning chunk? I had a lot of directors and a lot of director 2s. So there were a lot of mentoring bonuses in there that happened. All I did, I'm telling you, just to simplify this, I'm going to stop sharing the screen, but you got to print this out. All I did, and I promise you all I continue to do, I'm doing the same thing today that I did back then, is I shared this with customers and I taught other people to work like their pants were on fire and go share it with customers. That's it. Go to 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. That's the simplest way I can tell you to make 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 40,000. The last thing that I will say is that we are going to literally throw ourselves in front of a train this month to try to get in front of your people as much as possible. If you have 10 people that you want to reach out to and say, you have to check this out, I need you to just sit with me for 40 minutes and just totally check this out. Get it ready and we'll do a Zoom for them, right? Or we'll get in a group and do a presentation for them. Whatever you need, we want to help you be successful. And if they learn, this is the last thing I want to say, if you can get your customers to watch an entire overview, I know that's a pain. I know it's weird. It's freaking 30, 40 minutes. It's so stupid. Like you're like, oh my God, like I just am talking to them about laundry detergent. Why do we have to get them on these Zooms? Here's why. If you can get them in front of a whole overview, they will get it. Melaleuca is so much more than just a product. It's got 500 products. It's got the marketplace. It's got ways to save money. It's got learn to earn videos. It's the longevity. It's like you can't get it until you get it, right? It's all the better ingredients, better products, better prices, etc. Like if you get them in front of an overview, if you can get them in front of us, we will help you build this business. We will do whatever it takes to help you be successful. Jeannie, I signed 60 people by throwing up some Facebook posts. Actually, I'll just be really honest. I was very non-compliant at first because I had no clue about compliance. So there was one post that I did that I just kind of told my story. Now, all I would have had to do is take 2 sentences out and it would have been compliant. But I just said, this is the journey that I've been on. Y'all know what I'm just like I'm sucking big one here at all my millions of companies. I got introduced to something last week and this is what it is and blah, 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 blah. Then I did a post that was just my shower. I cleaned my shower with the tub and tile and I was like, whoa, like I actually got soap scum off I called all my friends and family. I texted them and I said, here's the deal. I'm trying something out, non-MLM, $1 to sign up, non-toxic home products, primarily off of social media. Would you even take a look at this with me? I think it's legit. I'm only sending it to people I trust. I sent that to 20, 25 people. I got on the phone with every single one of them. I did coffee dates. I had a lot of phone calls. I did a lot of posts. I sent a lot of Facebook messages. It's just hustle, really. And confidence. Confidence, at that point in time, I didn't have any confidence in myself, but I knew that as long as I threw it out to them and said, you got nothing to lose, it's $1 to sign up and you get some laundry stuff, like it's not going to hurt us. Even if we suck a big one and don't make any money with this, at least we're only buying stuff that we already buy. And that's how I started. And that's not normal. I mean, I know that's not normal because I've been in a business like this for 5 years. So people have been following me and people have been engaging with me. And I post a lot of turds rolling off the couch and I did a lot of live videos and I did a lot of stuff that attracted the right people to me. And so then when it was time to do the mother load of all businesses, I started posting about it and people kind of came out of the woodwork. That's not a normal story. So I understand that, but you can get on the phone with everybody you know and you'll sign 10 customers, 100%. So, all right. Anybody have any questions before we hop off here? This was so long, but I hope that it was valuable. I hope you got some kind of oomph to get your month kicked off. You can make a lot of income here. Get focused, work your pants off. We'll work right alongside you. Oh, you're welcome, Shauna. Shauna looks so pretty today. I don't. And I'm going to go on a date with my husband for lunch, and he's going to get this hot mess right here. Yay. Okay. Well, I'll just stop the recording. You're very welcome.